Hey guys, I am Foxtrot Delta, and welcome back to some more Star Trek Legacy using both the Ultimate Universe mod 2.2 and the 11 mod. And one of you wanted to see the Nebula class Phoenix variant, or the USS Phoenix, go up against the Enterprise D, which is a Galaxy class. Now, I can already tell you that there is a 99.996 or 7% chance that I will win this in the Phoenix because of the way these battles work. Because whenever I do these custom battles, the enemy AI, the enemy ships are always really easy to defeat as a rule, especially when they're supposed to be roughly equivalent, and the Nebula class and the Galaxy class are about in the same league as each other. So I am certain that unless I have a major screw up, I can't lose this. Now, we are fighting against the actual Enterprise D, not just a random Galaxy class, so maybe that'll count for something. But I'm pretty sure the Phoenix will win. Now, for those of you who don't know what the Phoenix is, the Phoenix was a Nebula class starship, or in this case, well, it is Nebula class, but it's a variant version of the Nebula class. And the captain was convinced that the Cardassians were gearing up for war. They were moving munitions around between their various outposts and preparing for a strike against the Federation. And so the captain took it upon himself to go out and destroy Cardassian vessels. Now, let's see. Oh. And that was one phaser burst from me. Did no damage to their shields. That's two. So really, their rate of fire is pretty slow. I could already have their shields down if I really wanted to, but I'm trying to give them a chance at just doing some kind of damage. Those phasers sound powerful, though. There's a lot of energy being output there. Alright, their shields are almost gone. So unless Picard has any tricks up his sleeve...
Their shields are gone.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be just fine. Oh, the torpedoes fire from back there. Now, where do they fire from in the front? I don't see any torpedo tubes. Oh, right there. Do I have any cool... No, no cool special skills.
Phaser recharge rate at minimum.
Yeah, I think I am going to win, so let's continue firing. And then after this battle is done, I'm going to add a few more vessels on the enemy side. Maybe the Enterprise has gotten help from some kind of parallel dimension, and more Enterprises will show up, because I think that will make for a very neat battle.
Phaser recharge rate at minimum.
Definitely. Okay, come on, let's open fire. We have prevailed, as I suspected, but now we shall make it a little bit more difficult. Alright everyone, I have returned. This time the battle should be just a little bit more interesting. I've thrown more than a couple more Enterprise Ds on the enemy side. So now we should actually be in danger, and we will probably lose. That is my goal this time.
Enterprise. Captain, vessel approaching bearing 161
and
Mark 204 on an intercept course.
And as I mentioned before, the reason why I have so many enemy ships is because of the imbalance between the player-controlled ships and the AI, and that is why in a lot of the battles you will see me do when I have huge fleets, I will usually, if I can, well, not huge fleets, but mid-sized fleets, I'll be controlling just one ship and have the AI controlling the rest of the allied vessels, because I want the two sides to be fairly even. And I know some of you criticize me for that, but the goal for me isn't to win, it's just to have a nice enjoyable battle. And if I'm always winning and overpowered, then that's just no fun.
Their forward
So
shield
that's why
is
in a lot of my
destroyed.
battles I will have just one command ship, my own, and the rest of the fleet controlled by the computer, because I think that the allied computer-controlled ships will have about the same durability as the computer AI-controlled ships. And yes, as you can see here, bad things are happening to the Phoenix, and all of my damage decided to show up finally.
Nebula, Captain.
We have major damage to most of our systems. I won't bother with the hull right now because that'll take a lot longer. Well, no, I guess I can repair the hull a little bit, put power to the engine systems, and see if I can just keep ahead of these Galaxy-class starships for a little bit. I at least want to get the weapons and shields back to full power, then divert all power to the shields and go back into fighting. And did I do any damage to... Okay, I did. The Enterprise has taken a hit. However, the Enterprise is not, and the Enterprise is not, and the Enterprise has not, and the Enterprise is not. So, one Enterprise has taken some damage. Let's warp
Engage
past
warp
these
drive.
guys, try to go to about here, and then hope that our speed...
Auxiliary power to the engines.
There we go. Auxiliary power to the engines. Let's hope that this is enough velocity to keep us ahead of them. No, it is not. Maybe 100. Well, we are going faster than they are. So I think after a couple seconds, we should be out of range. Okay, subsystems are still not up to factory specs, but they are getting there. Maybe if I hide in this nebula, I'll have some time to repair, or it'll do horrible things to my ship. I think green is a good nebula, but that'll remain to be seen. I don't know if it'll be good enough. So far, the vessel has not exploded. There's no lightning strikes in the hull. Now, I don't know if this will... Oh no, I don't think it'll take down the shields. So I think this is a pretty good nebula. Now, I thought that nebulas usually disrupt the sensors. So I was hoping they wouldn't be able to shoot at me, but I still have a sensor lock on them. I'm gonna put full power to the shields.
Diverting energy.
Need to get those back up
Try and
now.
bring them back from here.
And I still... I'm not even in the nebula. Okay, let's get to this side.
Helm, stand by for command.
Ah. I just lost my sensor lock, which means that hopefully they lost their sensor lock, and once I sneakify into here, or maybe I already was, I don't know. Okay, bad things are happening.
I'll try and bring them back from here.
Let's open fire on the Enterprise. It looks cool. Come on, their
Their
shields
forward shield is destroyed.
have collapsed. There we go, not bad. A lot of incoming torpedoes, a lot of phaser fire. I think they have definitely found us. Judging by the fact that they are shooting at us. Now there is another nebula over there. I don't know what the characteristics of that are, but anywhere is better than here if I can just get the ship to point that direction. And get us out of here.
I'll need everything you have. Warp speed.
Full power to the engine systems.
Diverting power, Captain.
Auxiliary power to the engines.
Yep. Subsystems are still pretty okay. Now, what does this one do? I don't know. I have no idea what this nebula does. But there is one way to know for sure. And that is to fly inside. Also, we're having an audio glitch where either a weapon sound or something is stuck on. Let's start repairing the hull. You can see our speed is dropping because we began repairs. Oh, I think this one takes out shields. I really think that could be what it is. Because our shields, let's see, I don't think they're recharging. So this is not a spot that I really want to be in. Okay, well, now I know. Now I know to not be here. Let's continue. Sorry about that. Let's continue forward. Or actually, let's continue back towards where we were before.
Helm, get us
Let's
out of
see,
here. Warp
how
one,
many...
engage.
Oh, they're pretty much all fully repaired now. This is not good.
Helm,
Not
stand
good
by
at
for
all.
command. All power to the shields.
Really could use those shields now. Or perhaps I could use this nebula. Ooh. I could use this nebula. Alright, change of plan. Full power to the engines.
Diverting
We are
energy.
going to go behind the nebula, hopefully without running into it. We shall put the nebula between the Enterprise fleet and myself. And because the AI is not quite the sharpest spoon in the drawer, I don't think they'll realize they can go around the nebula as well. And they'll go right through it, take out their shields, and I will have the advantage. Unless I accidentally fly into the nebula like an idiot and drain my shields, which I just did. Thankfully, they weren't up yet, so I haven't lost that much progress. Let's just get to a nice spot behind it. There we go. That's about where I want to be. Let's move this way. Park ourselves right here. Full power to the shield
Diverting
emitters.
energy.
I'll try and
Let's
bring
turn
them back from
ourselves. And now we sit and we wait for them to come to us. As you guys can tell by the tactical map here, the Enterprises are about to enter the confines of the nebula, and I think that is where they will lose their shields. Let's keep track of them. Hopefully they didn't actually go under it. This is not okay. They still have shields, and I have no advantage whatsoever, it seems. This guy's almost through it. What kind of... Okay, I don't know what kind of magic that was, but I guess they're okay. Mission failed, guys. I thought I was being really smart there, and I wasn't. Yeah, they just flew right through it. I don't know why my shields were draining, because if you guys paid attention, when I flew through it, even though my shields were recharging, they reset back to no charge.
Shields are gone. Their forward shield is destroyed.
It had to charge from the beginning again. So I know it drained their shields, but I guess it didn't drain them for them. Oh wait, look! Ah, look at that. Galaxy Class USS Enterprise, it did take out their shields. I guess they flew a couple inches to the left or right of the other guys and hit the nebula.
Message buoys and logs jettisoned. Attempting to contact
Oh, let's stop repairing. We're just draining our other systems which we could actually use. Like the weapons and shields.
Diverting power, Captain.
Their shields are gone.
Let's keep at least at 1/4 speed.
Sensors are at 25%.
rerouting main power to the sensor grid. Engine speed is at 50%.
All hands, abandon ship. We're outmatched. Getting to the escape pods would be wise. Yep. You tell him, Riker. Yeah, I concede defeat.
Phasers offline. Life support.
And now everyone disappeared.
Radiation
They all went back to their
level
respective
overreach.
realms of existence, I guess. The Phoenix has been lost. Well, that was quite an entertaining battle. I even tried to show some type of strategic prowess, and then I tried to hide behind a nebula, and it didn't work at all. So if you guys enjoyed this battle, well then please be sure to leave the video a like, and if you are not subscribed and you want to see more, well then please subscribe, because there is always more Star Trek Legacy on this channel. If for whatever reason you guys did not enjoy the video, however, I do apologize deeply for that, and I ask that you leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know how I can better improve the quality of the next videos that I produce, so that hopefully you guys will find some entertainment in watching them. And as always, if you want to see any specific type of ship or battle scenario, well then feel free to leave a comment in the comments section. And let me know what it is you want me to try out. I will do my best to ensure that those various suggestions and recommendations are used in my future videos. So I hope that each and every one of you is having an absolutely wonderful day. And as always, I am Foxtrot Delta, and I will see you next time.